And we're live. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? We're back with some more Pokemon HeartGold Mono-Type challenge. I see Shiny's already in the chat, waiting for the liveness of the stream. Why does this keep... I don't understand what's going on there. Okay. Hey, what's up? We got Maddie in the chat. We got Flaming Charizard. Okay, look. Sweet. Seems like everything's going well. How is everybody? How's everybody's days going? We're gonna do a little bit of training at the beginning of this stream because I didn't get time. Tomorrow is your B-Day. Well, happy B-Day. I see that Shiny is a potato now instead of a dinosaur, so that seems exciting. I'm gonna say poison. There's a lot going on right now. It seems like in most people's lives, it seems like that time of year. So we're just gonna have a nice, we're gonna have a nice time jumping back into this game. I missed Pokemon Heart Gold. It's fabulous. Oh, I just used that twice. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Fudging ship. I don't know what fudging ship is. Is it going not good? Is that what you mean? I hope that, you know, it gets better at some point. Hello, we are live.
What?
Yep.
Streaming?
I am. It's 7 o'clock on a Tuesday.
What?
I always stream. Well, most of the time stream at this time. Almost always. God dang it, Pidgey! It's the Fudge Tanic. Oh my god, what? Is that the ship?
I don't know.
Anyway. How you doing, Brad? How was your oven pizza?
It was cold.
Was it?
It's cold in the middle.
Oh my god. What temperature did you put it on?
400.
Jeez, why'd you turn it up so high?
I wasn't sure if it would cook.
As long as you just leave it in there, it'll cook.
I don't know.
Okay, next time put it at 350 or 325 and just leave it in there longer.
That boy cook.
Yeah.
Well, like I felt the middle when it was in there, and it felt pretty hot. But that's probably just because the oven was really hot.
Yeah.
Pull it out, and it's like, oh, it still seems kind of hot. And then suddenly you bite into it, it's cold.
Oh, so you had cold, hot pizza?
Sure.
I like cold pizza. Cold pizza's delicious. I kind of like cold pizza.
I was offered cold Hawaiian pizza today.
Oh!
There's no words that could describe how much I did not want to partake.
Did you partake, though?
No, what? It could be like fucking freshly made, and I'd be like, nope.
Hawaiian pizza is the best.
Nope. Like, if I plugged my nose and swallowed it whole, I think I'd still gag.
Aw, Maddie's in middle school. Maddie says, I don't know, middle school is great, but it also sucks. We also have no homework yet, and I don't know how I'm surviving. Well, at least, I mean, if you're surviving, it means it's good. You just gotta keep staying on the positives. The negatives are gonna try to bring you down, but, I mean, there's a life outside of school, too. But do good in school. Do your hardest. You do good in school, you get to go to a fun college.
Or you go to a boring college like me.
Nah. Poison powder. Hey, Tiny! How's it going? How's your day going, too?
Should I go now?
Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so... Like I said at the beginning, we're just gonna do a little bit of, yeah. I was crying in the closet because of my depression. Oh, what's wrong? What happened today that made you so upset?
I can't see my forehead.
Shut up. I can't see my forehead. That's a little SpongeBob joke right there. Haha. Yeah. 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 Shiny, you're still young. You still have plenty of time to keep it going in any direction you want. It's like, it may seem hard right now, but I mean, you literally have the power that you can push it any way you want. I mean, and sometimes sometimes when people, like, when life throws things at you, it's just to push you in a direction you've never thought.
When life gives you gators, make Gatorade.
Yeah. Yeah, because Gatorade's made out of alligators. Jander.
Crocodiles, but it's a brand new thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. Crocodile aid. Yeah. I mean, depression... Yeah, depression fucking sucks. I went through it. I mean, it's not fun. It'll always bite you in the butt. The hardest part is cutting out negative things in cutting out the negative things in your life. That's the hardest part. And once you can manage to do that, then things get a little easier each day. It's all about doing little battles and not trying to fight the whole thing at once, because that can be stressful. Yeah, I mean, when I was going through high school, I had really, really bad, like, depression. I really didn't like high school. Nobody really liked me in high school. Except for this guy, B-Rad. But he wasn't even in my high school, so...
Wait, what?
I was saying the only part of high school I liked was, like, coming back home to the call.
Mm-hmm. The call's warm, staticky embrace.
Yeah. It's just, like, try to find a passion. Yeah. That's all I can say. I went through a very, very, very difficult time in 10th grade. Because everybody was telling me,
So you're not going to the clinic, or?
Well, I was gonna wait, because they're open so late. Last time I went, like, 7:30 or whatever. It was, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Here, we're gonna just do this real quick. Give me a couple seconds. Okay. We're gonna have a little bit of a more serious chat right now. So basically, let me tell you about my high school. I was overweight. I didn't have friends. I didn't like anybody. Everybody told me I was a failure. That I should say I was obese. I wasn't overweight. I was obese. People, you know, made fun of me. They pick on me in the halls. You know, teachers and even my parents would tell me, you know, I'm gonna fail. I'm not gonna be able to do stuff in life. I'm not gonna be able to go anywhere. And it got me really down. It really did. But the biggest thing for me was having an output. Talking about it can help. Don't try to keep things buried inside. I won't get into what I did and what specifics I did, But the biggest thing is, like I said, try to just try the little, like I said, the little things help enormously. It's just when I was getting depressed, or when I was depressed, I wouldn't say getting depressed. One thing that I really liked was looking up at the stars every single night before I went to bed. And it was like, it was a nice routine where it's like nothing changed. It's like everything I watched, looked at up in the sky, nothing changes. So it's like all these little insignificant things that like kept happening in my life. In the whole scheme of the universe, it didn't matter. The stars were exactly the same. The moon, you know, it changed like in my own visual, but it doesn't actually change. But after that, I started like trying other stuff. You know, I tried the musical. I tried, you know, I got a couple of friends and started hanging out. They didn't last, but you know, then I met, you know, George Clooney, Brad, or Billy Bob Joe, or whatever. I met my other friend who is my like lifelong friend. He's like exactly like me. So it's, I decided instead of the career I wanted to go through, which was cooking, I wanted to be a cook most of my life. I found out I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go after the thing that made me happy, which is acting. And it's just one of those things where it's hard. It is very hard. It is very hard to get yourself motivated sometimes. I pretended to be sick a lot of times to stay home from school just so I could watch the Travel Channel, because that was something that made me happy. I thought school was pointless. I thought it was very pointless for me because I would go to classes and I would learn in the classes, and then they'd give me homework and I'd be like, well, this is pointless because I already know everything, because that's how my brain operates. If I listen in class, I know. I'm a class learner. I'm not a worksheet learner. So, like, that always got me down because people would tell me I'm going to fail a class because I didn't do homework. But, it's just think about what you have. Okay, that's a hard thing to do. Like I said, try to focus on one little routine. A big thing that might help, that also has helped me in the past couple of years. Try writing down stuff every night. Or, like, if you're feeling upset and things are racing through your mind, just pull out a notebook, pull out a piece of paper, bring up a notepad on your phone and just start typing out how you feel, how it's making your body react, what the things are going through your head, and try to be very specific, because you'll see that, like, as you're writing it down, that you have a million thoughts in your head, and it's just like, whew, everything's going at like 1,000,000 miles an hour, but all of a sudden you'll be able to streamline it. Oh, and you say you don't have a girlfriend. I didn't kiss a girl up until last year. I'm 23 years old. I didn't have my first kiss until 22. I was a very shy guy. I got a really bad digestive problem too, so I was throwing up. You know, in 11th grade, I would throw up like 5 times a week. Yeah, so it's like, it's fine not having a significant other. I kind of just like, VK just kind of fell into my life at the right time. And it's like, I'm so lucky. I will admit, I'm lucky. But, not a girlfriend, a girl that's a friend. In fact, I have no friends. I mean, Shiny, I like to think I'm your friend. I love seeing you when you come into this chat. It's like, it's so great, especially when I like first put up that, put up the info and I see like your chat and all that. Oh, also, who, like I just said, real life is internet too. It's like we exist in the real world. I live in the US, but so what? I have most of my close friends are the people that I met through the internet. George Clooney and I never met him up until 3-ish years ago. I never met him in real life. But I knew him for like 6 years. And it's just, we just talked. We would just get on Skype and, you know. But like in the big world, not in stream, you are all bots. We're not bots. I can tell you that I'm not a bot. I'm speaking right now. I'll talk about cheese if you want. I'll talk about whatever. It's hard, yes. I'm guessing you're having a hard time in school too. School sucks. School really sucks. Like I won't put it nicely. School does suck. People will constantly try to put you down in school. The biggest thought is the biggest thing that has helped me gotten through the past couple of months. The biggest thing that has gotten me through the past couple of months, because the past couple of months, you know, I graduated, I'm in the real world, in quotes. I've always been in the real world. There's no such thing as a fake world. Unless you're in some virtual reality. I digress. Yeah. It's all these thoughts in your head are thoughts. They're if you pick up a glass in front of you, like I'll pick up a glass, that's real. The thoughts in your head seem very, very real. But the biggest thing you need to keep telling yourself is they're just your imagination. They may seem very, very, very real. But you gotta take a second, physically take a step back, take a deep breath, and think, why are you feeling this way? And there's nothing wrong. If you need help, there's nothing wrong with seeking help out. Asking somebody, coming here and asking, can you do a fun stream to cheer us up? Can you do, you know, talking to Tiny, talking to Maddie? There's nothing wrong for asking help. That is one of the hardest things to do in life, is to ask for help. And it's the most respected thing in my eyes you can possibly do. Anyway, with that, I digress. We are going to jump right back into this, because I really want to get my Paris up to level so we can fight this spoopy stuff. No, Lyra, I don't want to speak to you. We're gonna quickly do this. I am back. Okay. Let's go.
No.
Okay. So, Ekritique is, ghost type, right?
No.
What? No, it is.
I don't know.
Oh. Didn't you just play through, like, Pokemon 60 times before, Monster Hunter came out?
Yeah, Red or Fire Red.
Oh, you didn't do... Oh, okay.
And I did ROM hack of gold.
Oh no! No, 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 no. Oh, okay. So you never did gold and silver?
I did gold and silver. It was a ROM hack, so I don't know how. It's been so long since I played gold and silver. I don't know how much different it was.
Yeah.
Or if there's different Pokemon, I couldn't really tell.
Go turnip. Steamed crab. I forgot I named him steamed crab.
Not steamed hams.
Steamed ham. Ham! Oh my god, so I want to say it was like a year ago, my friends and I, we went to get a,
Longer than that.
actually it might have been, I think it was a year and a half ago. We went to go get an app that would do like the thing. I'm getting a call from VK, actually.
Is that me?
Hold on. Hello?
Hi, babe.
Hi.
Change of plans.
Okay.
Emma's coming up tonight, so I'm gonna go out to dinner with Emma and Annie and Emily.
Okay. I, just letting you know you're on stream right now.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Can they hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, awkward. Hi, everybody.
Well, I hope you got some homework done.
I did. I got some books and stuff out of the library, so
Ah, okay.
being all schooly and education-y.
Aw, nice.
And I got everything done for tomorrow.
Tiny says hi.
Hi, Tiny. Anyway, I'll let you go.
Okay.
I'll talk to you after you're done streaming.
Sounds good. Have fun tonight.
what?
Bye.
I'll have no such thing.
Man, this is just a weird stream so far. People barging in, joining the chat.
I've done no such thing.
I meant VK.
How dare you lump me with these other rambunctious hooligans?
You're a hooligan.
Nope.
What would you consider yourself, B-Rad? Are you an alpha?
I'm a rambunctious lad.
A rambunctious lad. Oh, you're not a hooligan?
Nope.
Are you one of those guys on the side of the street that goes, extra, extra, read all about it?
I don't think so. I don't get.
Yeah, okay.
I don't do that, Jared. It's not my thing.
It's not your thing.
Yeah.
Tiny says, I'm extra. Oh, it's not bad being extra, though. It's how you make life fun. You be over the top. Oh my god.
Supporting cast instead of a filler character like somebody.
Okay, so.
Wait, one time. No thanks.
What was I saying?
How you're a rambunctious hooligan.
Yeah, rambunctious hooligans. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I think we're just gonna jump into it.
Whatever you do, don't drop the soap.
Don't drop the Pope. Don't drop him! He's fragile!
Whatever you do, don't do that again.
Oh, I was saying, the children's theater thing I've been in. It's actually a lot of fun. I'm so happy about it. It's so cool.
My advice worked. Just winged it, right?
Yeah. Hey, Maddie! Always. Oh, God, that's weird timing. Maddie said, I'm back. I had to take a quick shower. And Tiny says, always drop the soap. Ooh, weird timing.
You're a weird timing.
Um.
God.
Can I just, like, immediately go to the gym? Or, no, I have to go here. Oh, but the children's theater thing I'm a part of is like so much fun. I get to act like a 10-year-old and like run around and just like say random things, and I love it. Oh, I hope you don't.
What?
Yeah, you.
You're the boss.
No, you work in HVAC. I want you to be as professional as possible. Well, maybe not as professional as possible, but you know.
I don't think you know exactly what I do.
Ooh, ooh! Tiny said, "Wow, Jander, you're acting like yourself." Ooh, that hurts.
Like a hooligan.
No, like a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
No, but I last
12, right?
yeah, I'm 4 years old. I'm 4 years old. No, but I just loved. Last week was 10-year-old. This week was like late high school, early college. But we're talking about what was it? This one was drug abuse. So we were just talking about how like drugs are bad, okay, kind of stuff. But it's very serious, and I love it. So yeah. Last week we were talking about.
Sell drugs to.
Well, let's not say this on stream when I'm under contract right now.
Yeah. Just say you plead the fifth.
Nah, because if I say some bad stuff, and they see it, ooh, that's when I get in a lot of trouble.
Sponsorship with YouTube.
I wish I was partnered with YouTube.
Lay down the iron boot.
Did I just use Scratch on a ghost type? Steamed crab, what are you doing? Leech life. Steamed clam, or is it steamed ham? No, it's steamed crab.
What?
Steamed crab. Ham.
I thought we were having steamed clams.
Steamed clams. Oh my god. You know what I miss? The walrus. Do you remember the walrus? Where we had the walrus bowl?
I remember going to the wall.
That's right. Okay, I'm not condoning drinking, but here's a story about drinking. So B-Red and I, Mr. George Clooney, and I went to a con. What was it, last year? No, it was 2 years ago. Oh my god. 2 years ago. And we went to a place called The Walrus. Well, you know, we had a little bit that day already, but so we were feeling good. We'll just leave it at a little bit. And they brought out on their they brought out a lot of it. They brought out the menus to us, and it was happy hour. So what they were doing was the Walrus Bowl. Now what that is it's 52 ounces of pretty much straight liquor. No, I do not condone doing this.
I do.
Unless, well, I condone doing this if you are of age. If you are not, don't do this. It is very dangerous. Brad and I shared it, but we kind of locked eyes and then got very competitive, and then drank the whole thing immediately. Also, yeah. Oh, see you later, Tiny. It was nice seeing you. Yeah, safe to say we had a good time. We had a good time. Yeah, so that was that was a fun time. That Katsu was like one of my favorite Katsu cons I've ever been to. I love conventions. We're going to Techo, right?
Sure.
I mean, I'm up for Techo just because I miss cosplay and I miss the environment. Everybody's really nice. Well, most people are really nice. Some people that I used to know are like very not nice. But I don't talk to them, so I don't care. Oh boy, a Quilava.
Dare you say I'm mean? seem to be around.
What? No, that's why I invite you.
What?
You may be very not
Silver.
yeah. To put it lightly. I forgot he had a cool lava. This is gonna be hard. I'm not really paying attention. I'm like in story mode right now. Yeah. Yeah. Hey Chris, what's up? How you doing, Chris? How's your day going?
Oh, I missed it.
Okay. Yeah. You met Chris in real life, didn't you, Brad? I just realized you must have, because we were. I think you stood in line with us at Techo the one year.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you probably would have. You probably would remember him if you guys saw each other in real life. Anyway, oh, work was rough. Ugh, that's always the worst. Yeah, Chris came to our hotel and had drinks with us. Wow! As you know, Brad is a fun person to have at cons. Anyway.
But you like bringing up something to have like.
Wait a second, no! Didn't Chris come with us to Permani Brothers too? Chris, were you there at Permani's?
See, I don't even remember going there either. Like.
Really? That was the first place we went!
Well, like, okay, that was like years ago. Number 2, I was probably like drinking.
I mean, we both were drinking.
I remember going to a restaurant.
Yeah, we literally. How do you not remember going to Permani Brothers?
I don't remember what we went to.
Do you remember the really Chinese we had?
No.
Really? It was like a really shitty Chinese place. It was like on the corner that's not there anymore. And we were supposed to go get happy hour sushi, but then we were like, you know what?
I remember when I was up in the summer that one year, and we played Pokemon Go, and then we walked to that sushi place, and I drank like.
Do we have
glasses of water?
Oh no, that was Sushi Kim. That was so good. Was it me, you?
That was another con. But, like,
yeah.
All blending together.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Anyway, we're talking about conventions, like anime conventions. There's one in Pittsburgh that we always go to. I've missed out on the past 2 years. Oh my god, yeah, I have missed out on the past 2 years, so that would have been 3 years ago. Okay, I just have a weird memory, I guess. I mean, I memorize stuff constantly, so maybe that helps.
I don't.
Yeah. Anthrocon? No, I don't go to Anthrocon. I'm not a furry. No, I haven't. I've never been to Anthrocon. Oh my god, weed has 69 health. We go to Techo. The name of the convention is Techo. Anyway, I cannot wait to go back because I'm very excited about it. It's not even that like it's not that expensive to go, right, Brad?
Unless you lose your pass.
What? Yeah, unless you lose your pass like you. Yeah, I felt so bad for that, but at the same time I was just like like that sucked. I don't even know where you could have lost it.
I probably lied it down and then it fell off and someone grabbed it.
Yeah. Somebody's like, ooh, a free pass.
5 pass discount.
Yeah. Chris says, I went to Anthrocon with British James. Me and him went through the con, and one of the guys there was like, everyone outside this con is a freak, and we were like, yeah, sure. Jander, what's your thoughts on VidCon? I think it's completely fine. I think it's a very good, not strategy necessarily. I think it's a very good way for like fans of certain YouTubers to be able to see those YouTubers and like have them have panels and all that. So I think it's like having, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing as like having an anime convention and being like, here's the band that did the, yeah, I don't know, opening to Durarara. Here's the voice actors in this anime. Here's these people that have a big influence of Japanese culture. And it's like, it's the same thing. It's like, here's the YouTube creators. Here's the people that literally program YouTube. So they have a couple things. Like, I think it's fun. I think it's a great idea. Jared, do you prefer on the bus the front or the back? It depends. If I'm with people, the back. If I'm not, the front, because there's less people up there.
I sit where there's less people in general.
Do you plan on going to VidCon? I do not plan on going to VidCon. That is in California, and that is a lot of money.
You can just hitchhike.
Yeah. No.
You might not end up in California, but you'll end up somewhere, hopefully live.
Yeah. I've just been, like, mindlessly going through this battle right now, and somehow I'm winning, and I don't know how. Fart Sack, I forgot I named him that. I forgot I named my rival Fart Sack. Oh, what was I saying, though? Oh, so my impressions on almost every con is that they all should happen. I think they all have a place in their own community that bring people together. The one con, in particular, though, that I think should never have happened, or should never happen again, I think it should happen once, was DashCon 2012. Oh, DashCon 2012. TanaCon? I don't even know what TanaCon is. Explain.
Fan Expo.
What?
I missed Fan Expo this year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
I worked the weekend, and I didn't realize that weekend was Fan Expo until it's like the day before. I was like, oh, fuck, Fan Expo.
Did you just work the whole weekend?
I worked Saturday. I could have went Sunday, but we were already hanging out Sunday, so.
That was this past weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh crap! I didn't even think about that.
Bodie wanted to go too because he didn't have anyone to go with, and I ditched him.
Ditching your partner in crime.
Mm-hmm.
TanaCon is where every person that went got sunburn and heat stroke. Is it a is it like a what type of convention is it? Because I mean, obviously it's probably I guess it's outdoor. Was it an anime convention? Was it a gaming convention? Was it like sci-fi con, comic con? Because these are the details I need before I like speculate on anything. Because there's a reason I want to know what type of con it is. Somehow I won. Oh, watch, I'm gonna die here. It's okay, Shiny. I love you all the same. Magical Leaf. It's not an official con. It's only happened once, and it's unprofessional. It's about one person, Tana Mojo. She created it to hate on VidCon. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait. What? Yuck, it's Ratata. Is this the? Wait a second. Wait a second. I think I know what you're talking about. Is this the one where she's like, oh crap. Is this the con that's like, she booked out the like venue and it was only supposed to be 1,000 people, but then she's like, well, we can fit 3,000. We'll sell 3,000 tickets, and then like everybody just like stood in line the entire time. Is this what is that the con you're talking about? Because if it is, oh, let me talk about it. Well, I just got a subscription. Get ready for this name. Thank you very much for the subscription, Ray_Ping Miners. I'm not gonna read your entire. I'm not gonna read your name out properly.
What an honor, right?
Yeah. Do you understand it, Brad?
No, I think I'll have to say it again.
No, I won't. I looked up and I was like, oh, hey! I was about to say it, like, oh, hey, Antoine, what's up? How's your day going? Sorry, I missed your thing. What is my team looking like? Well, if you look on the left side of the screen, that is my team right now. We got a nice little, Chikorita / Meganium right now. We got a Bellsprout, which is also a Weeping Bell. We have Oddish, who is still an Oddish, and we have Paris, who I am desperately trying to get up in levels. I love, also, my favorite thing about this game, in this part, not the Ratatas, Ratatata, Rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Oh my god, really? I can't escape from a Rattata? Come on! Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, so... Oh... hold on, I gotta read this out. So Chris says, I felt like a champ at work today. I clogged the toilet, and it has power flush. Oh, man. Oh my god. I'll tell you, so I had rehearsal today. And after rehearsal, I was like, I really gotta take a dump, right? Like, I was feeling it. Sorry if people don't like this kind of talk. This is the kind of thing I talk about. So I was like, I need to go. So everybody's like cleaning up, and I'm like, I'll see you guys later. And I walk into, I walk into the bathroom, and I'm like, okay, I gotta let this go. It's coming. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I walk up to the stall, and I pull it, and I'm like, it's locked. And I was like, well, I've been in this room for about 6 hours at this point. Nobody has walked in this bathroom. And I'm like, okay, I'll go to the next stall. Go over to the next one. Locked. And I'm like, what the heck? So it's like, I got nervous that people were in there, even though, like, I was like, okay, maybe somebody or two people that randomly just happened to get by me while I was acting or whatever. So I go in.
I'll be back.
And I kind of do that thing where you like walk past the stall and quickly peek in at the toilet to see if anybody's there. And I saw a toilet and no person. Go to the next one, do the same thing. And at this point, I'm like, oh, it's coming. And I'm just like freaking out because I was like, what do I do? So I like took a pen out and tried to put it in between the thing to like unlock it because there's nobody in there. And finally I went, you know what? I don't care. This is disgusting. I got on my stomach and I like walrused myself into the handicap stall because it was bigger and I wouldn't hit my face on the toilet. So, and I'm just like, I launched myself up and I just like, as soon as I hit the seat, it went. And I was just sitting there. And then I realized, after I got up, I had unlocked the door so I could get in, but then I sat down, so all of a sudden, as I'm sitting there, the door's slowly opening to the stall, and I'm like, oh, please, nobody come in here, because it was the handicap stall, so I couldn't reach it. It was too far out of the way, and I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Luckily, nobody came in, because it was like, there was nobody there, at the time. I was the last one, basically, in the whole building, and I just, like, after I finished, I went, washed my hands, went upstairs, and I'm like looking around to make sure nobody knew. But now I'm thinking, that stall's unlocked. I'm like, am I gonna get in trouble for unlocking a bathroom stall? And then I also thought, how did they get this stall locked if they didn't, like, is there was no like hooking mechanism to lock it unless there's like a special tool. But, like, how do they do that? I have no idea. So that's my story for the day. Similar story. We'll just go into it. I want to say it was, it had to be 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I was in New York City for my birthday. My birthday's in March. So, you know, my mom's like, do you want to go up to New York? And I was like, of course I want to go up to New York. I would love to go up to New York. And she's like, okay, well, for your birthday, I will take you to a couple of musicals and shows. And I'm like, sweet. I love musicals and I love shows. Anyway, so I'm sitting there. So it was on my birthday, actually. March 15th is my birthday. And it was on my birthday. And oh, this is so terrifying. What happened? We didn't see a show yet. We went around. So I wanted red velvet cheesecake for my birthday cake. And that was the last birthday cake I've ever had. So we go in to this fancy thing. Like, it was like, I don't even know how much for the cheesecake, but we got the cheesecake. And we go out to Times Square and we sit down. And I'd like take a bite of it. And this is like right towards the end. Like, I'm still like on the tail end of my digestive problems. I finally understand how to get them under control. It's just about controlling my diet and having consistency. But at the time, you know, I'm eating cheesecake. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I feel my stomach rumble in the middle of Times Square. And I'm like, oh no. Because when my stomach, it's, you know, people's stomach growl whenever they have to eat. Well, my stomach growls whenever I have to go to the bathroom. And it's like, it's not even like, oh, I have to go in a couple minutes. It's like, you need to find a place now. So I quickly run into the hotel next to me. That was next to me, and I was like, okay. I go to the lobby. The lobby hotel bathroom, you need key cards to get into. And I'm like, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. So I rush out, and my mother's there, and I'm like, Disney store. And that's all I said. And I ran. I didn't like run. I just like quickly walked through the crowd across streets and up 2 flights of stairs to the Disney store. And I go, because we were already there that day, so I knew it had a bathroom. Because I think somebody in my family used it. I don't know. And I go, and I grab the handle, and I try to turn it, and it's locked. And I hear somebody go, occupied. And I'm like, oh no, oh no. So I just sat there, and I'm just like, it was like legs crossed, like standing there, waiting. About it was like between 5 and 10 minutes go by. This person walks out. I rushed in there, locked the door, did my business, and oh, it was some pretty big business. It took like a nice bit of time. We won't go into all that. But I felt really bad because as soon as I opened the door, somebody else was like, went in right after me, and I'm like, they are gonna have a bad time. So yeah, that is what happened. Yeah. So that's my bathroom stories. I have plenty of them. I don't know why I told you guys that. Why do I share this kind of stuff on stream? Jeez, I've had some pretty, yeah. Oh, okay. See you, Maddie. I'll see you next stream. I totally missed that. Sorry. Oh, jeez. Oh. And that was the time I almost pooped myself in New York City. That was like, yeah. Shiny, can I tell a story? Of course you can. I love hearing stories. They make my life so much thing. Ooh, I think Steam's crab just died. Yes, he did. Oh, man. Okay, maybe I have one more thing about bathrooms. Okay, I'm sorry to go on. Literally, this is like the bathroom hour. I don't know what's going on. So, maybe I have to go to the bathroom, like, subconsciously. My body's trying to, or my mind's trying to tell my body to go. So recently, the facilities manager of the place I work at, he's been going through a power trip where he's trying to take control and be in power. Which I know he's like a boss of some things, but he literally banned all employees from the employee bathroom because he said it's getting too dirty and he shouldn't have to clean it. Being part of the facilities manager, that is literally his job, is to clean the bathrooms. So I still use it. I mean, like, if he confronts me about it, I'll just be like, I want to use the bathroom. Their thing is, like, we can use the, like, public bathrooms that everybody uses. But our public bathrooms, like I said, I have a little bit of digestive problems. Our stalls literally don't close with me because I'm a bigger guy. So our upstairs bathrooms, they're pretty nice. They're okay. So one day I'm like, you know what? I'll go upstairs because I'm like, it's a bigger bathroom. It's a nice bathroom. I'll just go up there because our upstairs wasn't open at the time. I was like, I just don't feel like listening to it if he randomly comes in because there was a rumor he was going to come in on one of his days off. This guy was on such a power trip where he legitimately took one of the urinal things from the urinal, like the like pad that holds the like soap cake to keep it clean, and put it in the toilet so nobody could use the actual toilet. And I was sitting there like, well, I have to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, I'm not reaching in the toilet to pull that out. And I was like, you know what? Fine. Nobody upstairs is open, or isn't open. Nobody's coming up here. And I was like, I'm gonna go in the women's room. So I just went in the women's room. I locked the door, and I went in there. And I was so mad because it's like my coworker was like, it was probably a customer, and I'm like, if it was a customer, they are the most disgusting people. Where they reached into a urinal to take the pad out to put it into a toilet. And I'm like, that is something that I know the facility manager would do. Yeah. Says, hey, you, pointing at me. And he's like, come with some toys. And I was like, no. I don't know where this story is going. Acid. But yeah, it's just a big old idiot move, to put it gently. I was so mad. I was so mad that day at him. I mean, it really didn't matter because I had an extra bathroom I could just go in, and I was like, you know what? There's no urinals in the women's room. There's not going to be any cakes in there. Oh, that sounds weird. Ugh. Yeah, let's get off of the bathroom stuff. What are some con stories? Let's get back to that. I have a bunch of con stories. Oh my god. So, coming back from last time I went to KatsuCon, which is an anime convention. I drove with a couple of my friends. I'm not gonna name their names because, you know, anonymity and all that. But I drove with them, and, you know, we're driving back, and we were exhausted. You know, usually after a con, you're tired. You get loopy, you just get silly. And then all of a sudden, it's just like, we passed, or my friend started talking about a store in the southern part of the United States called Piggly Wiggly. And because we were so tired, they made us laugh, and we're like dying of laughter, and we're like almost home, and then all of a sudden we just see a truck pass us, and it's called College Hunks, and we're like, what? So I try to pull up closer to see what the phrase is, and it says, College Hunks, hauling junk. And I'm like, that is the best moving service I've ever seen. That is great. And we're just all laughing. And I don't know. Like, it was just so... I can't stop laughing now. Oh, God, it was one of those times. Oh, jeez. There's been some fun times at conventions that I miss going to conventions. Okay, so... What about you guys? What are some favorite holiday times you've ever had? Like you go on holiday or vacation, and then you, like... something that made you laugh hysterical. I'm trying to think of some, like, oh, geez. I'm trying to think. I think one of my favorite things about conventions, are the experiences I have with, like, certain people. Not bad people. And, like, not that... It's, like... weird people that don't really have social skills or haven't developed them yet in life. Example, I did read your story, Shiny. I don't know where it was going, and yes, that's why I read it silently. What was I saying? But you added to it? Oh, I don't see the second part. I only see that part. The first part. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, example. Example of interesting people at conventions. So, I cosplayed a magical boy. This was at the time where there was an anime that was like a parody of the magical girl, kind of thing. But it was like, it was all guys. It was just a parody. It was supposed to be funny and all that. Well, I cosplayed the pink one. Because I love pink. Pink's a great color. I don't understand why it gets, like, such a bad rep. It's just a good color. But one of the first people to recognize me, I went to convention operations, because I was running a panel, and I needed to go tell them I was there. Well, this girl, like, as I'm walking out, she goes, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, ha, ha, ha. And all of a sudden it was like, I was like, hi, and she's like, I didn't, and she starts like crying. And it was the sweetest thing ever. And all of a sudden it was just like, I loved it. Because she's like, I didn't think anybody would be cosplaying this, and you're my favorite character, and she's like, can I have a hug? And I'm like, of course you can. Oh, it made me so happy that like somebody knew who I was, but like had that reaction to it. That being said, her friend kind of aggravated me a bit, because there was a thing a couple years ago. It started a long time ago called glomping, and yeah, what was it? It's basically hug tackling, where you run up to somebody and you just like, literally just try to tackle them with a hug. And she tried to do that, and I didn't fall. And I got, like, I was like, ha, thanks, and I just kind of walked away from her. But she broke part of my costume, and I was like, really? Wow. I was like, how do people think this is okay? Like, I never understood it. Chris says, I remember how happy I was when this Asian mom and her kid dressed like Pikachu wanted a picture of Caleb cosplay. Oh my god, that's great. I love when that happens. Like, I love when people just come up and they're like, oh my god, can my kid take a picture with you? And you're like, of course. Like, this is like one of my favorite things. I love that. It makes me feel so, like, not dignified, but like reassured in my ability to make the costumes. And it's like, it happens with a lot of people. And sometimes it doesn't happen, but then you just try to have fun. Oh, one of my favorite things is how many, like, after a convention, you go online, you go on, like, Facebook, and you try to find the, like, creeper, like, you try to find photos of your cosplay, just so you can have them, and be like, oh, okay, somebody took my cosplay. Well, a lot of times you'll find some creeper photos, where people will take photos of you from afar, because, I don't know, maybe they don't have the, like, enough courage to come up to you and be like, hey, can I get a picture of your costume? Can I get a picture? Which, I'd say 99.9% of the time, if you go up to somebody and say, hey, can I have a picture of you at the convention, they will say, of course, and they'll get into a cool pose, and you'll have a great picture. But sometimes the creeper photos are some of my favorites. Because then it's just like, it's like I don't even know. It's like a photo shoot of like, for an example, my friends and I were leaving a convention, and somebody took pictures of of what's it called? What was I saying? They took a picture of us like walking across the street, and it looks very similar to the Beatles cover of their cover to that the album that they did. I forget what it's called. It makes me so sad. But it was just like, oh my god, it looks funny. It looks like some paparazzi picture, and it's great. I love it. I cherish it to this day. Chris says, oh god, the Techo I went to this year, the people I had a falling out with, it was so effing great. They took a photo, and I winked to the cameraman to move over 2 inches. So I was front and center behind them, and they're in the photos staring them down. Oh my god, that is great. That's great whenever like people are being like not great to you, and then it's just like you get like a little payback that's just like satisfying enough for closure. Yeah. Jander, what if I told you I'm dying? I would ask of what first. I would ask you, what are you dying of? That's the first thing I would ask. Yeah, jeez. I know, so there's obviously some, when I went to Japan, I photobombed a couple of other people's photos, like random Japanese people's photos. So I'm in a couple of like photos of a traditional Japanese couple or whatever. And I really hope they, like, my goal is I hope that I'm hung in the back, like hung on somebody's wall somewhere. Like, that, not like my friends, but like people I don't know. That is my goal in life. It's just to be hung on somebody's wall I don't know. Just because of my photo bombs. That is great. Because I'm dying of depression. Ugh. That's a hard one. Yeah. Oh, geez. I would love to be like, in 20, like, say like in 20 years I meet somebody and they're like, wait a second, I recognize you. You're on my wall. And I go, what? And they're like, yeah, I went to a convention like 20 years ago, and I have this like picture of me and my wife there, and you're in the background. You're always this photobomb guy, and we just put it up on our wall because we thought it was funny. Like, that right there would be so cool. I'd be like, yes, I'd feel so vindicated. Oh man, that'd be so great. By the way, Shiny, I wish I could be the person to help you, but if you need help, I suggest seeking out help. You could always talk to your parents too. Parents, no matter what, they might be mean to you a lot of the time, but, you know, they mean well. You know what I really want right now? Is, ice cream. Ice cream sounds so good, but I don't need it, but I want it. It's so hard. Oh, come on. Come on! Life is good! Yay! Yay! If anybody has seen that video, please let me know. I love, it's like, not unrated cartoons, it has the, my spoon's too big. My spoon is too big. I am a banana. I love it. I love it so much. Unaired cartoons or something like that. I do the perfect Korg impression. Oh my god, I would love to hear that sometime. Hey, my name's Korg. I started a rebellion, you know. I love Korg. Korg was like That character is so well done. Come on, Cabbage. Come on, yeah, go Cabbage. So I think this is going to be our last battle for the night. I'm kind of getting, I can feel my energy starting to go down. So I think that's where we'll call it for the night. I have to go over scripts before tomorrow. So that is what I would love to do. I'm going on a spaceship. You want to come? I love Quirk. But yeah, this whole working 2 jobs right now, one being acting, is like so depleting, but like it's so rewarding right now. I just feel good. So yeah, I think that's where we're gonna call it for the night. We're gonna save here so I don't lose my progress. Thank you guys for watching. I had a blast this stream. It was a very fun stream, this one. But yeah, I love having everybody in here. I will be back on, we might do something Friday. Friday I'm going up to Slippery, I'm going up to see VK. I almost said where I was going. I don't want to say that. We're going up to I'm going up there. I'm going to see VK. And we'll see. Maybe we'll do a little supplementary stream for you guys. Like just a little thing. Just like maybe like a board game night, or maybe like a just like one-on-one stream, just talking and chat, you know. But yeah, thank you guys for coming, and as always, I will see you next time. And